Hello, beautiful souls that you are. Welcome to another video of lyrics explanation. And so today we're gonna dive into the song "I See You." I think I'm gonna use the second version of this song. I really love it. It's really dope. And so you should know, my name is Emil Sparkle, and I am an artist, as there's nothing else I'm good at. So I am a visionary. That means that I get downloads and channeled information through visions. I see things in dreams, in life, in other unfiltered ways, and I translate this information into kind of forms of art. In this specific video, we're going to dive into a lyrics form of art. And yeah, so I translate my visions into lyrics or into paintings and whatever it is. Today we're going to dive into I See You. The main theme of this video, of this song, is telling you, beloved soul, that you have been seen, and in the same time reflecting the expression of being in darkness, exploring this space and learning how to shine, how to go and shine. So as a light worker, is part of the mission to share this process, becoming the light, and put the light upon people who are still in darkness. So in those videos, I explain the lyrics. So if there are some messages who need to be delayed on and to explain, I do so. If there are some practices that I want to share, I'm going to show it just right here. And mainly, it's to connect you into your spirit, because you are expressing yourself through the spirit. Alrighty, anything else? Yeah, I'm not a musician just yet, so I'm using AI tools to make my lyrics into full songs. So the lyrics are purely mine, has been a translation of what I've seen, and yeah, AI make it a beautiful song. With that being said, I think we are ready to go. So let's start.
Looking inside, struggle is strong, memorizing lines, words turn to speak low. I could go away, fade as a smoky cloud, and say farewell.
Okay, so looking inside, the struggle is trouble. It's part of the process of understanding, having self-awareness of who you are, where you're at in your life, realizing that you've been memorizing lines or words or memorizing a specific pattern in your life, and it's gonna change. Here specifically, when I say learn to speak loud, it's not about learning how to shout so people could hear you, but absolutely the opposite. Learning how to speak yourself up, even though you realize that you've been memorizing your life in a specific pattern, and now you are changing it. You're becoming who you truly are, and you speak your own words, not a text that's been memorized. I could go away, fade as a smoky cloud, and say farewell to all I found. So that means, this verse means that I could give up for who I am. I could go and flow with the crowd, with the herd, and not being myself. And say farewell to all I found, to all I've been realized that I am, becoming more whole of my true self, because our our self journey of the awakening or of the spirituality growth that we have in our life, we're learning how to accept who we are and just to be our true selves. So I'm saying that I could just let go of this process, let go of this journey, and just be with the herd, be one of something.
Emotions are floating above the ground. My ocean is raging in a restrained heart. I could pretend I'm not. Am I being awake? Is my story part?
Emotions are floating above the ground. My ocean is raging in a restrained heart. So it talks about us humans learning how to control ourselves, how to being going inward and not explaining what we are at the moment, what we feel, or just being very restrained. Like our heart is not meant to be open or to be impulsive or to express to the fullest because it's too much to some people. And yeah, when you are true to yourself, then it means that you are too much for some people because it's pure. You're becoming pure. People don't see pure things in their lives. They see your masks and they know that you have a mask. And that's fine because this is reality. No, it's not. It's not. When you are awakening, it's not part of your life. So you become your whole true self. And it overwhelmed some people, those who are not yet in this process. But it doesn't mean you don't need to be yourself. So yeah, a lot of emotion will be floating above the ground. You will realize that there's a lot of things that you that been stuck inside, or they were dormant within your heart, and you never wanted to open up to the external world, and worse, to yourself. Looking in the mirror and just exposing yourself, being vulnerable of who you truly meant to be, saying, well, I've been lying to myself. This is harsh, it's hard to say, but it's part of those emotional flowing that pitching your awareness of what is wrong, what is not part of you, and what is really you. And being your true self is something that our collective pulls down, because when you are the fullest of you, then you shine so bright, so there's a lot of light, and some darkness don't want that. So my ocean is raging in a restrained heart. It's like I said, your whatever it was dormant within you, and you took in those memories, if it's, we call it dark lessons, and anything that feels heavy when you, it feels like your ocean. And ocean is a representation to your emotions. So when your emotions are raging in your restrained heart, then there is a conflict saying, well, there's a lot within me dormant that I want to release, that to let it go, because it's not part of me. I need to release those energies because this old pattern or old system needs to go. Yet your heart say to you, but it's not your heart. It's your ego telling you you cannot open your heart because you've been hurt in those specific ways. And that is why you have so much darkness dormant within you. So when you go to this healing process and expose yourself, firstly to you, then it might feel like all this rage will explode, and your heart couldn't restrain it, which is good because it's never meant to. Your heart meant to be open and to shine and to share and to be happy or to be excited or use passion to let it pulse. I could pretend I'm not, mean staying in the same way and not open anything that is like your Pandora box. Yet my being, your soul, awakens my starry parts. And that is specifically for those who are feeling they are resonate with the label of star seeds, yet we are all stars. So we all have DNA and parts, dust parts within us from other planets, from outer space. So when you are connected to your being, to your soul, then some portals, like energy um, centers, are going to be open and release what is truly part of you in the right moment and in the perfect timing. It will never be opened when you are not ready to that, for that. So when you are awakening to yourself, starting by self-awareness and realizing who you are, who you truly are, then you will start to feel like there is a little releasing moment within you. It can come physically and it can come emotionally. And you will have those little aha moments of realization that I'm more than that. I'm more. I am this. And that will be your process of accepting and realizing, have a self-realization that you are a whole. So more pieces of the whole become up to your consciousness. So you are awakened. That is the part of awakening, realizing more parts of your puzzle, of your wholeness.
I've been hiding in a shadow in this one shape. I've been hiding in a shadow, a road no one can borrow. I've been holding my true color, teaching you self-love. I'm a lover, bringing down the culture. Suffer. You are love like no other. Now it's my time to shine the light upon you.
All right, so our first course is I've been hiding in the shadow in this one shape. Who? I've been hiding in the shadow, a road no one can borrow. It's not about telling you, it's not about comforting you or anything, but we all have been in this shadow, having so many masks that we have been creating and borrowing through our years of learning and studying humanity since a very little age. So this is your shadow. This programming, it's a collective programming that happens since you are a very little. So that is the shadow. That is when you been programmed. So to release this shadow is like, again, saying, I am aware that this is what's going on. And then realizing I was in a one shape, but you are not one shape, my friend. You are the whole creation. There is no possible way that you can be only one shape. So being in a shadow, it's being in the box, telling you who you are, having some labels, having some definition of your personality and identity by the external. And so this one shape is not you. I've been hiding in the shadow, again, a road no one can borrow, because no matter that we are all as a collective been through the same process of the same shadows, it's yet again, it's a uniquely road just for you. So no one can borrow your road. It will manifest in your own unique way that you are have the perspective or the perception of how life is. I've been holding my true color, and when I say color or a hue in my songs, I mean it's your vibration. It's this uniquely wave of you, your true self. So you are been holding your true self until learning self-love. Self-love is when you harmonize yourself within. When you have self-harmony, You have it all. So I say, I've been holding my true color, teaching you self-love. I'm a lover. And yes, I'm talking about myself, but in the same time, it is a reflection of you. It's because it is a resonating journey for the collective, for whole humanity. So when you are learning self-love, you become a lover because you love everything. And being a lover, it's not just about being romantic, which is great also. It is great. It's using creativity in a very fantastic way. But being a lover, it's just love. Knowing unconditional love. And it seems to be so rare, yet I'm so optimistic with our global reaction to the new energies and the new era of waves of consciousness that come in. So we are all good. We are unconditional love. It becomes much more understandable as a state of being than trying to figure it out in a label or a definition that comes from a 3D dimension. In the 3D dimension, it's where is a mental cage. So bringing down the culture suffer, and that is the main, or at least is the strongest statement in this, I think so, in this song, telling you that we are, as a collective, we are bringing down this culture suffer, meaning this sufferness that we've been taught that in traditions and culture are going to be gone. No more suffering. No more suffering to live your life. So we together, as a collective, as having the awareness, we're bringing down the culture suffer. There's no suffering anymore. You are loved like no other, and you have no idea, well, some of you do, how much you are loved by so many forms of consciousness. And when I say forms of consciousness, in an earth terms, it means by angels, by seraphim, by entities, by deities, by earth itself, by other beings, beings of light, all those living consciousness, by, Jesus consciousness, of course, and so many more. You are loved, and you are being watched, not in a creepy way. No, you've been watched with the progress that you are making here on life. So be aware that there's much love surrounding you. I mean, you have your guardian angels. Just call upon them and you will feel your heart filled itself with passion and compassion. Now it's my time to shine the light upon you. As being labeled as a light worker, but I do believe in some way, if we choose, then we are all light workers. When we are learning to shine our light, this is what we do. We work the light and share that. Yes. So I'm saying it's now my time to shine the light upon you, as being part of the process, as going through the process of self-healing and recognition, the awakening journey, and so on. Being there, knowing that, and being a teacher, it's part of my purpose or my passion to lead you into this light. I know many of you are also, having this mission. And I'm saying that because the mission or purpose is basically, it's your passion. It's what you are always wanted to do. And you have all the tools within you. You go and live your dream. That is the purpose. Because you cannot fail that. When you do something you are so passionate about, there's no failure. Not that this really matters, but it is your purpose. And it is sharing and helping others. alrighty, so our second course is saying, shine the light upon you, shine the light upon you. I see you. As much as I see my reflection, you are my reflection, as I am your reflection. I see you as a whole. What you need more than that? Look at me too. Realize that we are all reflections. Realize that as much as I am a whole, so are you. It's an awareness. It is a level of consciousness. Realizing the wholeness within you is what makes you yourself. And you are fabulous, my friend. You are fabulous. So, yes. Anything else? No. By saying look at me too is like saying have the courage to look at yourself. Look at me as a representation, as a model. Okay, I am a very weird person, so I'm fine with that. And by having the character I am, it helps me to tell you and guide you that no matter how weird you are or how different you are, it's you. So look at your differs, if I can say. Look at your attributes. Look at what truly made you who you are, and don't go back and don't fear of exposing it. No, because your weakness are your gifts. Your whatever you are fearing of is exactly what you need to share. You will be amazed from the results. You really will. Just go and be. Just go and do. Enjoy the process.
Putting my purpose as first when this light is what I desire to obtain. Wish to be the help for all when my perceptions turns non-human. Yeah, dreaming of bringing light to the crowd, turning on your inner lights, being proud, sharing optimism to the collective mind. All is well when you being kind.
So putting my purpose as first when this light is what I desire to obtain. So there is a struggle, a little bit, or at least in my case, there's a little bit of struggle, like trying to understand as realizing I am the whole, I am everything, yet I want to play the individual. How can I be doing this, this play of my purpose, caring for others, caring for humanity, because humanitarianism is my word, then how can I do that in the same time wishing to have a specific light or a specific intention to myself? How can I be 100% to serve the collective and in the same time having self-desire for my own? When there is no separation, then you can do so. Wish to be the help for all when my perceptions turns non-human. So the more you grow with your awareness, the more consciousness, higher consciousness is downloaded to you. Like you have more information about life and the expansion that is happening. So sometimes it can be a little bit overwhelmed because it's a lot of information, and it feels like, especially if you are a channeler or you have ET's contact or other beings connection, then it feels almost non-human. But the truth is, when I'm saying my perceptions turned non-human, it's actually saying, and it is between the lines, it's saying superhuman. You become much more human. The more you are aware and the more you are open to the world, you become more human. Everything is more sensible. It's like you can sense everything, not just with your lower layers, not just with the physical, but also with the spiritual. So you become a whole human. being, as if you are, let's say, a starseed, or you are a light worker, or you are a medium. For you, it's absolutely the opposite because you've been experiencing life through your higher levels. So when you are learning to align and ground yourself, then you will have also activating or experience life with your lower layers, with your more physical layers, more sensible. So either way, it's when you are learning to use the whole of you, whole of the layers of you. Where we are, okay. Yes, dreaming of being a light to the crowd, turning on my inner light, being proud. So, dreaming for me is living as I am living more in the dreams. Maybe I'm going to explain that in another video about dreaming and awakening. So dreaming is more like living, of bringing light to the crowd, as this is part of my passion. This is part of my passion, a part of my purpose to bring humanity all into union consciousness and teach people to having, realizing I have this light within me. I have this inner fire and I'm meant to express it. Yes, you are. Mm-hmm. Turning on your inner light, exactly that. Now, turning on, it's saying, I am aware. It's really about your awareness, my friend. I am aware that I have light within me. When you are aware of your light within you, then it can shine. If you are not aware, then it's like it does not exist. So, turning on your inner light, being, oh yes, my friend. Whenever you are aware of your light, you're proud of using it. You are proud of shining it out loud. No saying, excusez-moi, of who I am. No, no. And you should know, whenever you are expressing your light, it's not coming from something low. It's not about proving that you are something. No. It's just being you. It's purely coming from, like, I could say, like the Jesus consciousness, or from the your heart chakra. And when you are coming from this chakra, from the heart, then it always meant goodness for all beings. You don't need the intention because it's natural flow. It's a natural flow that happens. Whenever it comes from the heart, then it's good for everyone. So yeah, being proud, be proud of it. Being proud is amazing. It's realizing, this is who I am, and I am shining. Sharing optimism to the collective mind. Yes, again, when you are doing exactly that, realizing that you have the light within, opening it up, sharing it, exposing it, being proud of whatever you want to do, then you also, in the same time, sharing optimism or optimistic vibes, energies. And it goes to the collective mind. It helps to other people or other souls to align with this frequency. I mean, come on, when you are happy, like you've done something you're really proud of, you will see that the surroundings will clap you. So this is how you change. This is how you use your energy field, and what was that word again? And you help people change or to see, perceive this kind of expression, and people take it for their own and realize, well, I can do so too. Like having a self model of success, of being proud, of being the star or on the stage. People will see that. they will take that from you, not from you, but they will understand the idea, okay, and be motivated. Like I'm trying to say that, then I think I'm just, today it's not happening. But I know you understand what I'm saying. Whenever you are happy, then your surroundings will also being happy, because this is what you vibe. This is what you vibrate, and people take it. We are all a frequency. So people will tune up with you. They will align with the frequency you are. This is how you share. And that goes to the collective. All is well when you being kind. Nothing to say about that. That sentence is just saying all of it. I don't know, put it in your entrance, saying all is well when you being kind. Do not forget to be kind to other people, especially to yourself.
Hiding in the shadow, in this one shape. Ooh, I've been hiding in the shadow. A road no one can borrow. I've been holding my true color, teaching you self-love. I'm a lover, bringing down the culture suffer. You are love like no other. Now it's my time to shine the light upon you. Shine the light upon you. Shine the light upon you. I see you as a whole. Look at me too. Loving, trusting, observing, you needing, connecting to you. It's what brings me to life. It's been said, go with your passion to live more. My passion is to love your tale, so you'll start loving yourself.
Okay, so in our bridge, we have loving, trusting, observing, uniting, connecting to you. And you means humanity. As we talked about it, humanitarianism. It's what brings me to life. As you being a collective worker, a starseed, a chosen one, a light worker, whatever label you want to put it on, when you came to serve the majority in a higher, from a higher perspective, not as being a slave or anything. No, it's by bringing something that will help humanity evolve. So loving, trusting, observing, uniting, connecting to humanity is like, it's what brings me to life, and that exactly what brings collective workers into life, volunteers. This is what we're meant to do. We're meant to help humanity to evolve and have a higher consciousness. And so this is what we do. It's been said that go with your passion to live more. Yes, it is. So I'm saying here, my passion is to love your tales, meaning exploring and learning humanity, as loving your tales, as loving your creations. So I'm doing my own as a collective worker to, one moment, I just blanked. Oh yeah, okay. So my passion is to love who you are and what you are becoming, so you could understand and start loving yourselves. Start loving yourself is part of my mission. My mission is to teach you how to love yourself, how to be authentic, how to accept your weirdness or accept your flaws, which are not flaws, by the way. It's your magic, but it's for a different video for another time. So And it goes back to I see you as a whole. I see you as a whole. I see you as a whole. Take it as a mantra. I see you as a whole. Go to the mirror and say, I see you as a whole. I see you as a whole. And you will have a remarkable difference after a month or at least 21 days. Because when you do that, it's when you change your mindset. That is how affirmations and mantras work. And of course, brainwash. You just repeat. It can be a sound, it can be a statement, it can be a song, it can be some spelling words, because words are spells, that's why it's called spelling. And that is how you change your mindset. This is how you do the shift. Your belief system will change whenever you use those tools. Mantras, affirmations, constantly repeating those things, and make sure that is for the benefit of you and for the benefit of all beings. Yes, and I think that is for now. Yeah, I think it is. So as a quick summary. This is an encouragement, my friend, to start your awakening call, to start your healing journey, to start accepting who you are, to start realizing that it is your responsibility. Your awareness, it's your responsibility. You can change absolutely everything because you are a human being and you are a marvelous, almighty being. There are so plenty beings and entities, deities that looking up to you that you not even realize. And that is this is actually the next step, realizing that you are not alone, realizing that the spiritual aspects are coming down to your physical experience. You will realize when you see the world unfiltered, you will realize this is just a game, but here are my imaginary friends. Here are my angels, here are my ancestors. They are all here. Just because of the matrix net, you don't see them. But then again, the net is being faded away. So it's truly about your awareness. When you are working to raise your awareness, then you could see what is truly going on. So the song says, you've been seen not just by people like me, but by many more. You've been loved, so much love that you cannot ignore. And when you start your journey of self-love, then everything will change. And you are doing that. Plenty of us are already doing that. This culture suffer is going down. Whatever you knew, all the systems are going down now in this era, specifically in this fire horse year. A lot is changing, a lot. And it seems like a lot of darkness is in the air. Yes, it is, because that is the only way to work and to transform anything. You need to put it up to the surface so you could clean it up, also you could release it out. And yeah, anything else? No, so that is for today. Thank you for listening, thank you for having me, and so until the next one, have a wonderful day and cheers.